So I got my iPad. That's why it's all close up in my face. But I want to give y'all just another tip to targeted individuals. They may be using this tactic on tactic. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it right now. It is what it is, and I've been smoking a little bit, so it is what it is. Yes, I am gonna try to pronounce it. They try to use this tat. So what I go through, son. I'm saying Predator Bill will be fucking with me, man. But let me put this up on here. This tactic they have, they utilize 5G phones. People have exposed this. Basically, they could turn a 5G phone into or a router, like a 5G router or something like that. They could turn this into like a basically a tracking device, so it can literally track human movement. And this way they can manipulate you and act like they're, monitoring your movement. So somebody close to you or just around you can literally, this is how people be like, the dude in the upstairs apartment is coming in the bathroom when I come in the bathroom and using the shower and using certain things when I come in here. Well, they can monitor the movement in the area using 5G, period. So this is something they is have been doing. I've been just letting them act like dickheads and expose themselves, but it's something I've been keeping under my hat a little bit, but I've been aware of. You know what I'm saying? Now they use these things to just throw you off, and for different purposes. Like Lord knows these scumbags plans, plots, and agendas set up or whatever. Let me try to pronounce tactics. Y'all know I pronounce it all the time, you know what I'm saying? But so y'all get to experience literally what I really fucking go through. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's hard for me to articulate in myself. Sometimes it's hard to say articulate in. But it is what it is, man. Y'all get the message though, and I hope it helped you. I hope it don't make you think these people have more power than they do, cause that's what they try to. These are fucking clowns. I be trying to control my language, but it's hard. It's very hard. And it's hard to not laugh at them. Can you fucking clowns? You know what I'm saying? Even the people involved, if you see and really understand the way they disgracing themselves, and these people make them disgrace themselves, man. So stop taking it as personal, because the people that's actually involved with targeting you, most likely are targets themselves. Most likely, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? They're most likely pawns and target them. Nobody would just disgrace themselves like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Period. These scumbags is leveraging people's lives over their heads. And it's just happening in front of our face in the 21st century. Yes, we are living in historic times. But I ask all of y'all, what side are you going to appear on when our children are reading this history of the things that was taking place? What side are you going to appear on, son? That's all I'm asking. But because I know what side I'm going to appear on, and I feel good. Even going through all of this bullshit, like y'all see Predator Bill stopping me, what he was trying to prevent me from signing into my Verizon account. I still got to do some things attached to that, but it is what it is. Then started preventing me from signing into auto pay. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my card basically set up through my password manager, so I don't reveal all the details. And I just went and got a new card. So that might be one of the plays, but for all I know, they probably got the card information already anyway, because that's what these scumbags do. But that's another story. Yeah, I had to literally go and get a card. This is what I'm saying about time, y'all. It took me a while to make it to the bank. Then when I made it to the bank, I had to wait 10 days. You know what I'm saying? For up to 10 days for a new card to come over in the mail. I mean, it was cool. I went through worse. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, and I ain't make a big deal. Plus, I could have opted out of it and just went and got a new card like the that state probably because I switched all my information. So I'm cleaning up, man. I'm understanding that I neglected to protect myself. I thought I was in safe hands. I thought I was in a safe environment. I thought I could trust people, and it just is. You have to trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what position you in. To a disabled person out there, listen, man, I got two disabling conditions. I know I look like a snack, you know, and my body really is looking good. I've been fucking fighting, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been fucking working out. Like, I fainted. I was trying to stretch and, like, do some shit when I fucking slightly fainted. Like, I'm pushing, son. I'm fucking fighting. And to anybody who else became disabled and became and going through this shit, not even just going through this shit. If you're disabled, motherfucker, fight. You know what I'm saying? And pay attention to your surroundings because it's all kind of tactics and agendas people are setting up against us, man. Being disabled is a vulnerability, and these people are attacking vulnerable people. This is why the most targeted people are females. You know what I'm saying? And literally, they getting these people, they sex trafficking these girls, leverage. They doing so much more heinous, despicable stuff under. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It really is crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're targeting all my siblings. Like some of them won't admit it. So I hear because I didn't trust everybody. You know, I just heard little stuff from what's being told to me, and then I just asked a couple questions like, "Are you being?" Even my cousins, I'm like, "Are you being stalked?" They're like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So, but I'm being hacked, oppressed, and stalked. They trying to definitely just block all my communications. These scumbags be having me in here with no phone. You know what I'm saying? As y'all see, I be password resetting all my devices, everything, not using no email associated, no phone number associated, setting everything up. I done invested in YubiKeys. You see me with a million routers, a million cell phones, and they hack everything. These is scumbags completely. But it is what it is. They give me and I feel good. Could they have let me show you what they have done for me though. They have done some things for me. They have revealed to me who I am more. You know what I'm saying? More. They played a part in that. Because they showed me the beauty in my heart, the beauty in my faith, the beauty in my courage, because when you go through these things, you do have to self-analyze yourself. That's why say most of us targeted individuals I hear are actually suffering mainly a lot from, not mainly, but a lot from their own guilt. And these people are playing that game over them because they haven't did the work. And that's one thing I'm proud of saying and doing, the work. You know what I'm saying? And it put me in a beautiful position. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though that's why it's important for me as a targeted individual to expose this. Because either the targeted individual is rich, famous, with things they can leverage over their head, or and they in a position where they tied in that way, or the person is vulnerable, like don't have no kind of, well, some of them don't be having this either. So it makes it even worse. I think that makes it even worse when you got money and you're in a vulnerable position and you don't have spiritual grounding and you be attacked like this. Oh, that's a lot worse. Or you have the wrong spiritual foundation and you get attacked by these people. I think that's a lot worse. But when you have when you've been on a correct path and you would know these things when you run into other people and they will validate it for you when they start preaching, or just even some people I got just lectures. I don't really gotta listen to preachers. Just they talking of real integrities and just breaking it down for you in plain sight, and you're able to analyze that and be unbiased. Take yourself out of the situation and look at yourself. Though, like, you know what I'm saying? Step outside of yourself and look at yourself and just see the fucking beauty, son. You know what I'm saying? This is why I offer this to everybody. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem. But and just be a person who really changed their life. They can't even hold I'm a gangster rapper over my head. I gave up rap a long time ago. I committed myself to being a better human being. What what can they do? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so being in that position is a lot different than them having leverage over your head. Or some people is in the streets. They caught up in different circumstances. That's why I say I am privileged, you know what I'm saying? I won't knock that. I want to work. These people don't want me to work though. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me to work. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me getting out here and making myself known to the world. But some of y'all they do. They don't have a problem with you be so it's a different position though. And I've been reading the Bible, man. Nah, I ain't been reading the Bible too much. I started trying to read a page. I gotta be honest with y'all, but I'm gonna get back into this book though for sure. You know what I mean? And I never was against it. I never told people to be against it. It's just been over the last couple years or whatever. Well, for a while, I've been on a different path. I listen to preaching though. I listen to good preaching. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But as far as I feel as though that was part of my path, though. I don't knock myself because I study other scripture. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I don't. I haven't been reading in a while. I have problems. That's another discussion. But I have been reading lately, and you guys have helped me do that. So yes, that is something they helped me do. My obligation to the targeted community has helped me read. Period. You know what I'm saying? It has forced me, and I struggle with it. And give me headaches sometimes. It fuck with my eyes sometimes. I go through so much bullshit, but it don't matter. It has helped me. You know what I'm saying? Period. I force myself to read because I gotta know how these people are fucking hacking me. How, with devices? How are they monitoring me in my bathroom? How do they know when I open my eyes in the morning? How are they doing these things? How are they I'm still researching. I'm gonna show y'all my chat GPT. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And just health in general, you know what I'm saying? Like what is happening to my body, this, that, and the third, and stuff like that. So stuff like that, when pressure get put on you, man, look, it's gonna make you or it's gonna break you. And that is what I be trying to help y'all do. I be trying to use them as tools, man. I told you I was about to study IT till I seen these motherfuckers don't be beating, they be cheating. They be really cheating. I'm like, I'm not putting myself through this shit. That shit is overwhelming. It's already tedious. I still do think I'm going to learn it, go to school for it for sure. But yeah, I'm not going to get in a battle with some people that cheat. And son, if you able to just use fucking Stingray devices and you backdoor me and just make my shit connect this shit, and y'all got, I can't compete with that, son. And I started trying to do that. You seen my lips cracking. you seen you seen fucking bags under my eyes, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what the fuck they've been putting me through for 6 years, 7 years. If you don't want to, if you, like literally changing my passwords on cell phones, how do you escape that? Besides even putting my shit in Faraday bags, they be doing it and wrapping it in a bunch of Faraday material. You see, look, man, I got this shit out. You see it everywhere. This is what I got wrapped my shit in. They be still remotely influencing my shit, making the passwords stop working and stuff. Like they got so much different software that and just technology out here, man, and they have used it to literally oppress me, and mess up my money, sabotage anything I try to do for years. And then use the white supremacy tactics they've been using historically and get other people to cooperate with them, man. It's really a sick time we living in. Protect your family, pay attention, educate yourself more, do the best you can. Like I said, if you're disabled, if you have any fucking disability, protect your fucking self first. You know what I'm saying? Protect your fucking self first. I'm not telling you not to trust nobody because we all got people who sincerely fucking love us. But protect your fucking self first. Still be aware and pay attention to every fucking body around you. You are in a vulnerable position, and people have a lot of incentives to set things up. So no, it's not promoting no fear in you or nothing. I'm just asking you to be aware of what the fuck is going on around you, and protect yourself, man, and pay everybody. Protect yourself, son, because I didn't believe a lot of people would make the decisions that a lot of people made, but they did. You know what I'm saying? And I heard this, I got this warning as well, and still, oh, not me. Never. That they would never. Shit. When a price get put on your head or leverage get put on people, a whole lot of different shit come up out of them, man. They will literally start looking like different. You will see the God come out of them. Literally, I'm telling you, this is what. If you got eyes to see and ears to hear, open them motherfuckers. I'm Raphael Rashim, and this is My Life Experience, aka the True I Speak podcast.